Hey, welcome back to Cryptos to Invest channel, where we discuss all about cryptos and price prediction of a lot of currencies, whether it be a meme coin, whether it be in DeFi, whether it be a shitcoin, whether it be altcoin, whether it be Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever the currency it is. So I'm a day trader, part-time, as well as I'm a long-term investor in a lot of projects. So my point of view here, I'm bringing my actually input, just share my opinion about each currency that I see is really positive and may do a lot of return, and also talk about a lot of projects in this channel. I hope you subscribe to this channel to not miss any updates that we do. First of all, we're going to talk only about price prediction of Suicoin that we saw launched the last 4 days, but we're seeing it ranging between $33 or $138 and I think 26. So that's the range price that we seen in there. It's signaling a kind of indecision between the investors. This one want to go up, the other one want to go down, but I'm favoring the downside more than the upside, given the fact that Bitcoin still needs to correct above to 25k. So what we've seen in here since the launch of it on across many platform of trading. So we saw it listed on Binance, Coinbase. I think it's in Coinbase, but all other like exchanges has been listed at. So which is really powerful because these guys, they've been investing on, they've been the bakers or the investors of Suicoin, and they provided a lot of liquidity, and they invested on this blockchain so heavily. So it makes sense they will allow it in their exchange to be traded, because they will be also one of the profitable of that, because they are the one that are concerned, because the one that are giving the liquidity to that project to see the to be realized or created. So since the launch, I can see it did a bit pump on Binance. This is Binance, that's chart on Binance, pumped about 150 to 150, almost 150 on Binance. But in other exchanges, it did go to $2 in the day of the listing. But we're just going to base our analysis on this chart that we're seeing in here. So you see in here me doing this rounded bottoms, like 3 of them. We have about 3 of rounded bottoms right here, but this is what actually this price it does all the time since the launch, because what it does is just doing this round bottoms, which is signaling that there is no a decisive direction right now for this particular currency. But why I'm do favoring, or why I do favor the downside more than the upside, is all this like currencies or tokens that are started as layer 1 or layer 2. I'm going to give you a couple of examples. They first go to $1 or even under $1, and after that they really like reverse the trend to $18 or more. We see that with what is it named, near. We see it been under $1 before it went to $19. We see that with optimism. It did go under $1. It did go to 0.8, I think, and after that it went right way to $3, and it is not even finished yet. We saw that with Aptos, it wasn't doing the $2. The Aptos wasn't doing the $2, but it was doing it didn't go under $2, but it went to $1.10 or something. But after that, it really moved up to the $16. All right. We saw that also with Aptos. We saw that with the other one. Lido is not moving yet, but expected to do a high lot return. We've seen that again with another one. I don't recall. I think RB. RB, which is Arbitrum. Arbitrum, it went to 1.10 or even less than 1.10, and after that it reversed actually the trend, and we seen the Arbitrum will do a lot return. Arbitrum is a high profit for a lot of people, and it will be profitable for a lot of people on the bull run. But we're seeing it right now coming back. So these are the currencies. Oh, there's a lot of them. So these I mentioned a lot of them are layer 2, but this one you see in here, Sui is a layer 1, and he may do the same thing. He might reverse back at least to 115. That's the least price that you can go to before it just reverse. Given the fact that Bitcoin will go down, will reverse back to 115. That means no. Given the fact that Bitcoin will go to 25k, this currency here will drop to 115 or even 110. It will be really an entry for this one in 110 or 115 or even less than 110, and after that just like roll with it to $10 and up and more. We see that also with the engine. The engine was also one of the examples. So here, if we want to enter and catch this in a good like price, it would be under 115 or 110. That's a really good price to enter this project. But if we want to even analyze it, given the index of MACD, there is not that much information in there because we have to put it on a 15 time frame. If we rise up or we change the time frame to the daily, there's nothing in there because it's new. The same for 4 hours, the same for 3 hours. So the only data that you can base your analysis on is the 2 hours, the 1 hour, and the other small time frames. We see here in 1 hour, it does signalizing that there is a sell-off will be started, is already started in this area, and it's continuing, and in a 13-minute, so it's ranging a bit in the 15-minute, so it's also another sell-off. It's about to start, maybe because the Bitcoin comes down, I don't know, but that's what it's showing right here. So all I can say, even given also the fact that there's only 500 mil of this currency tradable outside on across all the exchanges, because they actually created about 10 billion of this currency, but they allow only 500 mil to be traded. That also will create kind of price curiosity, and that people will try not to miss out of this currency, and that will also help to push the price about to a new all-time highs, and this would do a lot of profit. So this, including other ones like Arbitrum, like other layer 2s that already done about 2 to 300%, 500%, this also will follow the same as the others. Also, another thing which will allow this project, which is Sui, to pump is the bakers themselves, because the bakers themselves, they will not be satisfied with $2 or even $3 a pump. We seen FTX is invested in here. In the B series of funding, FTX was the highest with 360 mil. Coinbase, it was on the second round as well. I think it was in the first round. The Binance Lab was also in the second round of the funding, and there is many Samsung. There's many of them actually. All right, so this is the team that built actually the Sui blockchain. Let me see here if I can find only the bakers of I think it was here, but the most important thing on Sui, let me see, bakers, Sui bakers, I think we may get that here. No, come to the industry review. So let me just get that to you guys. those are the bakers. All right. So this A16Z is the first bidder, or the most like fundraiser on the A series. Is this one right here. We see a red point. We see in here hack VC. That's all like VCs or venture capitals. We see in the second one, I think, if I find it here, I think I saw that somewhere, but let me see here. This is the second bakers here. These are the bakers, the funding. So this is what I saw before right here. So the ventures FTX had actually, I'm sorry, I said 360, but it's only 300. It's the first one in the B series, followed with a 16Z, Jump Crypto, Apple, Binance Lab, Franklin, Temple, Coinbase Venture, etc., etc. So all are the ventures or the capitalists that invested on the B series to fund the Sui blockchain. On the first series, we see there, in effect, Scribble Venture, Rippoint, etc., etc., including here Samsung Next, Coinbase Ventures too. So all those had invested a lot of money in this one, and as I said, they will not be satisfied with $2 upside or $3 upside. Those boys are aiming to a more than $50 like upside, you know. So that's where they will make a lot of money, because also they hold a lot of that particular currency itself. So given those facts, that is telling you it's a blockchain, it's a simple to use, it's also very cheap in terms of price. It's also has a lot of known bakers in the market out there of crypto. They have also a lot of partnership. They have people that knows what they're doing, coming from Facebook research or Meta research. All these facts will also help to actually push and boost the price of Sui to a new all-time highs, and that all-time high will be more than $15. That's my expectation of this. The only thing that we have to think about right now or wait for it is a lower price. Soon as it goes to a lower price than 1.20, you have to start, guys, to accumulate this particular currency, because the move that we'll do, it will be a very crazy one. All right, so that's for this right here. So I'm really focusing on this project to go more than $20 actually. So this is for a kind of a hold to a long term. Right now that it's still keeping itself ranging in this area between 138 to 120. So we have to just wait, because it's in kind of accumulation phase right now. We can even call it accumulation phase, but is it accumulation phase before a downside? Okay, or is it to the upside? So only time will tell. So as I said, I'm favoring this to go to downside more than to the upside, but it's if it did cross this area, which is 1.40, I will consider to buy, in order for me to long it all the way up, okay, to even to a new all-time highs. So that's it for this video. I hope you like this content to the end, and if you have any questions, please put them in the comment box below. I'll be happy to answer them for you. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit up subscribe. If you have any comments, as I said, please put them in comment below. I will be happy to answer them for you. Have a great day, and see you next one.